to the world. Subscribe now to the Hot 97 YouTube channel. It's Ebro in the Morning with Laura Stiles and Rosenberg.
That's what struck me yesterday was that even Alex Jones, Kanye West, was on his show talking all type of nonsense. And Alex Jones was like, you're not a Nazi, right? You shouldn't be getting this sort of vitriol. And Kanye was like, well, I mean, I like Hitler, though.
I know, but hold on. But then you have the replies from people. But hold on, show the whole clip in context. Okay, humor me. Let me watch the whole clip in context. There's nothing here except
Nothing
more
changed.
craziness. No, it gets crazier. Now, listen, do I think there's some level of performance that he's putting on and it's not really what he believes, but he's making a point or blah, blah, blah?
Why? Because it's so crazy?
Right. Just because it's so deranged and it's come so out of nowhere. Like, has he secretly always, like, has he been obsessed with this stuff his whole life? Because that's generally what you would find. Or, like, was he radicalized somewhere? Like, I just think it's all, a lot of it's nonsense.
This is what this is what I see. People cannot separate someone being evil, murdering millions of people, from some of their accomplishments. It's the equivalent of somebody being like, yo, he murdered thousands of people, and somebody being like, yeah, but he loved his pet. He was a pet lover. I mean, he loved his dogs. And you'd be like, what? He was a murderer.
Right.
Like, what are you talking about? And there's human beings like this.
Yeah.
That try to go, yo, but, Hitler was a great painter. And, America hired Nazi scientists under Operation Paperclip. And the reason that we got to the moon and the head of NASA was a Nazi that got us to the moon. And all of that's true. And all of it is also true that Hitler patterned his whole thing on the way Jim Crow and the way America treated black people. All that is fact. That doesn't make Hitler a good person.
Yeah,
it also doesn't.
Hit Ebro with the button right now. I need to hit you with the button.
Why?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Yo, man, you're up here on Beyonce's radio explaining to people why Hitler is bad. Hit yourself with the damn button. Like, this is how dumb this conversation is. And by the way, what you're saying, I'm not knocking the merit of it, but the fact that it needs to be spoken is embarrassing. It's frankly embarrassing for anyone who's participating in the conversation. It's crazy.
Well, it's what we said 20 minutes ago, because there's people who stop educating themselves in the 9th grade. They stopped paying attention in 9th, 10th grade, and they didn't really get the details. Because up until 9th, 10th grade, you're getting kind of like general history, right? They don't really give you the details. And so then if you just barely graduated high school and then just started recently trying to tune back into world events and the way things have evolved over time and changed, and people are out here just watching YouTube clips, bro.
Yo, listen, yesterday, my congrats in this department would be that I posted a video on my Instagram about what happened and me being angry, and I imagine other people feel angry. And I do find it very interesting, by the way, that Kanye thinks that the Jews control the world and they can harm him, yet he's saying the single most reckless things of all time as if there's no chance of consequence. That's wild to me. And when I've said that, people are like, are you threatening him? I'm like, no, I'm not threatening him. But you don't think there are people out there? You think Jews are just collectively a group of accountants? That's it. That's the only people that exist? Okay. Listen, I wouldn't do it with any group. You wouldn't hear me trying to incite violence from black nationalists, from Italians. I wouldn't do it. I would never mess with a group like that because you never know what you're going to get. That's all I'm saying. But the crazy thing is I'm pointing out how bad this all is. And everyone in my comments, what about Jerry Jones? Yo, what are you talking about? First of all, the whataboutism and the all lives matter of that is so crazy because I'm posting something that I'm feeling in that moment. But second of all, I've hated Jerry Jones my whole life. This isn't news that a racist, rich, old white man is racist. I mean, listen, I'm glad the article was written. He sounds like he's a terrible guy. But why are you putting that in the comments of my thing about an artist who I've loved since the second he put out music becoming a radicalized Nazi? Why do you have to say, what about Jerry Jones?
What about Brett Favre in Mississippi?
Terrible. Yeah, he sounds terrible. It's so frustrating, man. Seeing the amount of like, yo, you can't even just accept. All you have to put is a no comment or SMH or I miss the old Kanye. There are so many things you can say. What about Jerry Jones? I don't know what to say.
And actually, what about Jerry Jones? He got the button too.
Yeah, and by the way, I've given him the button on every platform I have.
He's been a scumbag for a long time. We've talked about it on this program.
And it should be noted, the reason we're all talking about Jerry Jones is because people were like, yo, this dude is terrible when it comes to race and his organization. Did you know that in 1957 he was in Arkansas when it was all done specifically to point this out? That's why we're talking about it. He didn't do something right now. It's 65 years old. This is why we're bringing it up. So the what about it makes no sense, bro. And by the way, it's not Jerry Jones sucks. That's not news to me. That's life.
Yeah, I think just hit the button.
Congratulations.
Sometimes it's all there is to
do. People are dumb. Laura, what you got today, fam?
Well, just to wrap this up, you guys remember when the official Twitter for the House Judiciary GOP tweeted with pride, Kanye, Elon, and Trump, as if it was a flex.
I didn't know that. No, I actually don't remember that.
They did. They tweeted it on October 6, 2022. I remember seeing it. I remember being like, wow. Well, they quietly deleted it.
Oh, really? You don't say.
Wait,
they went
when
back.
did they delete it, though? Yesterday?
Yeah.
They waited till yesterday.
Wait, yesterday? I'm kidding. Is that real?
They just deleted it. They were like, welp.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, man.
Yo, Kanye got himself kicked off Twitter again.
Yeah,
For
he got
12
into
hours,
it with
yeah.
Elon Musk.
12 hours.
Oh, it was a 12-hour ban. That's how Elon's doing it in this version?
You could throw swastikas up. It's just 12 hours.
No, but then I heard the Balenciaga thing has gotten him in trouble, too.
Why? Because he's cool with Balenciaga again.
He says he stands by them. They're not the reason that there's child pornography. Of course, I don't know if you noticed. One thing I've noticed him starting to say a lot. Apparently, the Jews are also the cause of child pornography. By the way, I never even heard that before. He's coming up with new anti-Semitic things I never even heard of. I was like,
pornography, period. But
they gotta raise the bar, B. It's gotta be.
You gotta keep going further, bro.
Hit the button.